Welcome back to UNX Fast Forward, your daily dose for everything ninja. I'm Ethan Swanson.
And I'm Mike Salenzi.
And we're just coming off of the West Region Qualifier, Ninja Warehouse, where on the women's side, coming out, we have first place, Chanel Arenas, second place, Sandy Zimmerman, and third place, Sierra Heflin, qualified for the major.
That's right. And on the men, we've got Caden Lebsack, Zach Scholes, and Sam Folsom.
Right, and it was a pretty tough course. 2 finishers only, a 4-minute time limit. It was really grip intensive, really heavy on that rock climber fingertip strength.
Yeah, we had multiple killers on the course.
So let's check out our ninja killers right now. The first one, the Ascending Cliffs. 55% fail rate on this obstacle. Only a third of the competitors made it past this point.
Yeah, this was tough. There was lots of moves. You're only hanging on by your fingertips.
Yeah.
And they keep getting harder.
They keep getting way harder. And at some point, a lot of the athletes had to make the choice, do I try to reach and risk not getting it coming back and wasting time, or do I do this big launch and then you have a change of direction, a dismount?
Exactly.
It's tough.
There was a lot of technique involved, right?
A lot of
pop
technique.
your hips, or if you're going to do the lache. I mean, gosh, so many different things.
And you're getting deeper in the course, so you know, managing your rest and strategy. Do I go early? Do I wait a little bit longer? That was definitely an issue. But we had another humongous ninja killer.
Sloper City. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. 50% fail rate of the ninjas who got there.
Yep.
But what? Only 6 ninjas cleared this obstacle.
Right, and moved on to the last obstacle. I mean, that one's so tough. That one is really technical and skill-based, let alone now your grip is burning out at the same time.
Exactly, and it was a new obstacle for this gym. So even the people who train at this gym had never done it before.
Ain't never done it.
Ain't never done it.
Got to do it your first try. I mean, it's so technical, so many different reasons. Your placement has to be perfect. If you miss a hand, there's no regaining your composure. You're just gone.
Exactly. Yeah.
And on top of that, when you're building up a swing for these huge laches, you can't get that big of a backswing because you're just going to peel off.
Exactly. It's a great obstacle. It really is.
And there's time crunch. When you get there, you don't have that much time left typically. So there are just so many things, so many reasons why this one took out so many athletes.
Yep.
But, I mean, those 2 ninja killers are great. There's so many other things that happened that were amazing. And I want to look at some of them in our big time moments.
Big time.
Big time. Our first moment, Isaac Caldiero running really early on the drum hopper. Almost missed an entire hand.
Oh my gosh, I think he saved it with 2 or 3 fingers and kind of fell back, but he saved it. He's so strong.
He is so strong. And then we got to talk about Tyler Kurtzhall's linking lache lane so smooth and effortless.
I think he did this better than anybody else who tried to link it.
I agree. Every time he caught, his hips were so perfectly behind him. He just popped right into the next move. It looked so nice.
Like artwork.
It was like artwork.
Yeah.
And Sierra Heflin, our first runner of the day, let alone she took a qualifying spot, but also we had a scare.
Yeah, I was so impressed with her, but we both got so scared at the dismount of the jumping spider, she almost made a silly mistake.
I almost fell right back, and popped herself forward.
Yeah, she saved it no problem though. Yeah. And next we've got Darren Perez.
Yep.
Wow, on the ascending steps, he was going with one hand slipped and recovered.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
Yeah, trying to grab the front of that, and you just can't do that because it's like a pinch.
Yeah.
And he came back, and we've seen a lot of other competitors do that same thing, but then just fall. Darren had enough strength to fix it and then finish the obstacle.
Yeah, it was awesome. And then last we've got Dan Wentworth. Big moves.
I mean, he jumped right out, catch, boom, skipping the rope, and he was through that obstacle in like 8 seconds or something crazy.
I was thinking, why didn't everybody do it that way afterwards? It was so good.
Yeah, I mean, Dan really showing us a lot of technique there on that obstacle. And that brings us to our UNX top 4, our biggest moments from this competition. And remember, you guys are going to be able to go on Instagram at unx.now and vote on these top 4, which one you think is the best that is going to move on to next week and take on the top 4 from the following week.
Yep.
First off, starting with Adam Rail's big one-arm save on the big wheels.
Wow.
Holy cow.
If anybody can make a save like that, it's Adam Rail. And
he did.
Wow. It was amazing. Of course he did. He did the save.
Of course he did. Our next UNX top 4 moment, Chanel Arenas, the save on the big wheel first transfer. She reached out for the rope and missed it and came back, fixed her swing, and still crushed everybody's time. She took the first place spot on the women's side by almost a minute.
Yeah, and at just 13 years old. So amazing. And then we've got Caden, first clear third qualifier to get to Major 2.
Yeah, it took him 3 chances to get to the second major, and that's a lot of determination,
Yep.
just hard work, and I think just no. I was close to center court, but one spot I missed out, and then a shocking fall, and just nope, not good enough. I'm going back and qualifying.
Yeah, he knows he's good enough to qualify, and sure enough, he did.
And he showed everybody why.
That's exactly right.
Yeah. And then we're going up against our top moment from last week, Jamie Ron. His big move on retirement home at the end, changing up the game and getting that early dismount.
Yeah, well, it's
See if-
Jamie.
See if
so-
anybody can unseat him. Remember, you guys go vote on Instagram at UNX.now on your favorite ones to see which one comes back next week. But right now, we're going into our obstacle highlight on Sloper City. I want to see more action, so let's see it right now.
Let's do it.
Man, I love that obstacle so much. It's so cool. Carson Voiles created it just for this competition.
Yeah, it's so technical, so grip intensive. It's a perfect obstacle, and it's brand new.
Yeah,
Yeah.
brand new. I love it. I love it. But that's it for the action for today on UNX Fast Forward. Tomorrow, we're actually going to be interviewing Jake Murray about his first place run at Ninja Warehouse and get his thoughts on what he was thinking about. No pressure competing, maybe some stuff about the second major event.
I would love to find out what's going through Jake Murray's head.
Well, we're going to find out tomorrow. And until then, I'm Ethan Swanson,
And I'm Mike Salenzi.
and we'll see you guys tomorrow.